Hi, I'm John Marino, owner of All American Insurance Alliance. I'm a 17-year experienced insurance agent. I'm licensed in Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. This is Insurance for Dummies, and we're going to talk about insurance terms, tricks, and tips.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
And totally redeem yourself!
So many people like to know, how does insurance work exactly? So, the basic form of insurance is this. You buy a plan, the insurance company figures out what the risk for you specifically is. How many tickets you've had, how many accidents you've had, if you had a homeowner's claim. If it's life insurance, what's your health look like? Do you have high blood pressure? Do you have high cholesterol? Have you had a heart attack? Have you had cancer? Is there cancer in your family? There's so many risks that are weighed when you buy specific policies. And all those factors go into whatever specific policy you buy. So some basic terms that you're going to run into when you buy an insurance policy are deductible. Deductible is the amount of money that you are going to pay before the insurance company pays anything. Some people like to take high deductibles, hoping that they never have an accident or a claim to file. But if they do, now they're going to pay thousands or a couple $1,000s out of their pocket in the event of a claim. Some people like to pay a little bit more and have a lower deductible, so in the event that they have a claim, they pay less out of pocket at the time of the loss. Many people like to know, what does premium mean? Premium is just a fancy way to say that's what the insurance policy is going to cost you. It's going to cost you $100 a month or $1,200 a year, or whatever the premium is. That's what the policy costs you on whatever basis. Auto policies could be 6 months or a year. Most policies are a 12-month plan. Life insurance premiums can be locked in for 30, 20, 10 years, depending on the policy you buy. And that is what a premium is. So let's talk about claims. A claim is when you have something happen to something that's hopefully covered by the insurance policy and you want to get it fixed or repaired. So remember, the most important thing is that a claim has to be caused by something that happened suddenly and accidentally.
Oh no!
If you set your own house on fire, that's not something you can make a claim for. You did it on purpose. If you have water leaking in through a window for years and years and years and it rots out your windowsill, that was something that's not sudden and accidental. That was something that happened over time. If lightning strikes and a tree falls on your house and breaks your roof, that's something that happens suddenly and accidentally, and that certainly would be covered. If you're driving down the street and somebody hits your car with another car, that's a collision. That's sudden and accidental, and that certainly would be covered by an insurance policy. So, basic definition of a claim has to happen suddenly and accidentally. It can't be caused by something you tried to do on purpose. So there's many types of insurance policies that you can buy depending on what you need. There's auto insurance, there's homeowners insurance. Another version of homeowners insurance is condo owners insurance. There's also renters insurance. If you don't own the home or the condo, but you still want your basic clothes and your belongings protected, that's what renters insurance does. There's life insurance, which insures your life. If you were to die or pass away, the people who you pick when you take the policy out would get the death benefit. There's also coverage for your business. If you own a small business or you're starting a small business, you certainly need to have business insurance, which would include workers' compensation insurance. In case the people who are working for you get injured on the job, your policy will protect them and cover for those injuries and their lost wages. There's also health insurance. So if you're self-employed and you need to insure your health so that if when you go to the doctor, you don't have to pay so much out of pocket, that would be what health insurance is for. There's also Medicare insurance. So when you reach 65, if you need to buy a health plan for Medicare, that's what the United States government has in place for people who are retired and over 65 is Medicare. And there's several different types of Medicare insurance. So pretty much whatever kind of insurance you need, There's a policy out there for you, just a matter of you being able to find it, deal with the right person, and pay the proper amount of money that will fit your budget and provide the need that you're looking for. I know that sounds like a lot of policies, but that's why it's important to have an agent like me, so we can guide you through all the confusion and get you the policy that best fits your needs. So there's many commercials out that offer you the opportunity to go online and buy insurance yourself. Hassle-free, don't deal with an agent. Go straight to the 800 number or go straight online and quote your insurance. Quote it in your underwear. Well, however you want to do it. The bottom line, though, is if you don't know what you're buying or what you're purchasing, you may not put the right coverage in place. And the worst time to find out that you didn't put the right coverage in place is when you have to file a claim. That's why it's super important to deal with an agent like me. I have years and years of experience. We can talk through your needs, figure out what policy is best for you, what coverages are best for your needs, as far as deductibles, as far as the coverage limits go, as far as what do you need coverage for any kind of jewelry items, or do you need coverage for your basement if it were to suffer a drain or sewer and drain backup. There's many different things that an insurance agent will discuss with you depending on the policy you want to buy. So when you call an insurance agent, you could tell them what you're looking for. And then the insurance agent is probably going to have a few different options to present to you after he does his research and finds out what would be the best fit for you and what they would recommend. Independent agents like me have access to a few different carriers that we would recommend. There's other agents that can only recommend one carrier at a time. So if you want to get quotes from multiple companies, you may have to call a few different agents, or you can call an independent agent and we can get you quotes from a few different companies. It all depends on who you deal with and what company you want to deal with. There's many other types of insurance that we haven't touched on yet in this video. There's pet insurance, there's recreational vehicle insurance like motorcycles and RVs and ATVs and boats and jet skis. We can go over all that in a future video as well, but all those are available coverages for you depending on your lifestyle, depending on what you own. That's why it's important to talk to an agent so we can make sure we have all your toys and all the important things in your life covered appropriately. So that's the basics of insurance. Stay tuned for future videos and we'll go more in depth on some of the topics that we covered today and maybe some of the ones that you asked for in the comments. I hope to hear from you soon, and that's Insurance for Dummies.